Hello students, hope you all are fine. Today we will discuss chapter 13 electricity and circuits. So the topics that we will discuss here: sources of energy, electricity, sources of electricity, production of electricity, cell as a source of electric current, a dry cell, other types of cells, flow of electricity and electric bulb. So first topic is what is energy? Energy, we all know that it is the capacity of doing work. Work doing capacity is known as energy. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can be changed from one form to another form. Energy is a capacity of doing work. Two main sources of energy. There are two main sources of energy, primary sources and the secondary sources. So what are the primary sources? The sources of energy that we obtain from nature, they are known as primary sources. Natural sources of energy like water, wind, coal, natural gas, oil, nuclear power and other natural sources like the sun. So these all are the primary sources of energy. This is the coal, natural gas, all these are the primary sources of energy. Now next is the secondary sources of energy. The sources of energy which are obtained from the conversion of other sources of energy like the primary sources of energy or the natural sources of energy, they are known as secondary sources like the petrol, electricity. These all are the secondary sources of energy, diesel, kerosene. So these are the secondary sources of energy. Now the next topic is electricity. So electricity is the secondary source of energy. It is the secondary source of energy that is obtained from the natural sources of energy or the primary sources of energy. Electricity, what is electricity? Electricity is the flow of electric charge or the electric current. So here is the cell. So in the cell there are two types of terminal. This is the positive terminal, this is the negative terminal. In a cell there is a presence of chemicals. So when in these chemicals, chemical reactions takes place, this cell converts their chemical energy into the electrical energy. And in this way electricity is produced. So this electricity flows through this circuit and this bulb glows. So electricity flows from the positive terminal of the cell to the negative terminal of the cell. Now the next topic is what are the sources of electricity? Sources of electricity means any device from which electricity is produced is called as a source of electricity. The devices which are used to produce electricity, they are known as the sources of electricity. So this is a dry cell. So these are the batteries. So cell, I have told you as in the cell there are the chemicals and due to these chemicals there is a presence of chemical reactions and this cell converts cell's chemical energy into the electrical energy. Now we will discuss what is a battery. So battery is obtained by joining two or more than two cells. This is single cell and if we join two or more than two cells, there is a formation of battery. Now another source of energy is the plug point. From the plug points too, we also obtain electricity which make our televisions, our fridge, washing machines function. So these cells, dry cells, batteries, these are widely used sources of electricity. These are available in different shapes and sizes in the market. These cells or the batteries, they help to run our electric toys, remote control of television, wall clock, machinery, etc. Now the next question that comes to our mind is the production of electricity. How the electricity is produced. Basically, in a cell or a battery, electricity is produced due to the chemical reactions that take place in a cell or a battery. In a cell or a battery, why chemical reactions takes place? Because in a cell or a battery, there is a presence of chemicals, and in these chemicals, chemical reactions takes place, and cell or a battery helps to convert chemical energy of these chemicals into the electrical energy. Mainly it is obtained from the conversion of mechanical energy of the hydroelectric plants, means energy can be produced from the water, from the thermal plants, from the chemicals or the coal, or from the nuclear plants, etc. Electricity through the cell or the battery. So this is the battery. Here there is a joining of two or more than two cells. So this is the positive terminal, this is the negative terminal. In this cell, chemical energy is converted into the electrical energy, and this electrical energy, it helps to glow this bulb. This is a circuit. These wires, it shows the circuit, and this cell is joined with a bulb through a circuit, and switch is also present in this circuit. In this way, this bulb glows and electricity is produced. Hydroelectricity. So this is a kind of energy, electricity, that is produced from the water. Water present in the reservoirs, it is allowed to fall from a height, and this helps to run the turbines, and with the turbines this dynamo rotates or the generator rotates, and in this way mechanical energy or the potential energy of the water gets converted into the electrical energy, and this electrical energy through the power lines reach to our homes. So this is the hydroelectricity that is produced from water. Thermal power plants. In the thermal power plants, electricity is produced from the chemicals or the coal. In this boiler, water is allowed to boil with the help of thermal energy of the coal. When this water gets boiled, steam is produced. This steam helps to rotate the turbines, and turbines help to rotate the electric generator. And with the help of this generator, mechanical energy of the steam gets converted into the electricity, and it reaches to our homes to run our television, fridge, washing machines, etc. Now cell as a source of electric current. We will discuss how cell as a source of electric current. Cells are of two types: primary cells, secondary cells. You watch at your homes, there are cells that you use in your TV remotes. So these cells are dry cells. These cells can't be recharged. Once they are used, they get wasted, and these can't be recharged. Chemical reactions are irreversible. Such kind of cells are known as the primary cells. Dry cell, button cells. The cells that can't be recharged, that are waste after using once. Now secondary cells. These can be recharged, and chemical reactions are reversible. For example, the cells that we use in our mobile phones. You see that in your mobile phone, you recharge your phone batteries, in your laptops and the car batteries. So these are rechargeable because chemical reactions are reversible. These can't get wasted. So such kind of cells are known as secondary cells. Now we will discuss what is a dry cell, how dry cell is formed. So this is a structure of a dry cell. In a dry cell, there is a zinc container. which has a paste of ammonium chloride in it. This blue color paste is shown here, paste of ammonium chloride. Inside the ammonium chloride paste, a cardboard container is present, and inside this cardboard container there is a presence of manganese dioxide. Manganese dioxide powder is present inside this cardboard container, and a carbon rod is also immersed in this cardboard container. In this cardboard container there are two items. One is the manganese dioxide powder and second is the carbon rod. On this cardboard container there are pores on its sides. So these pores help to allow the chemical reaction among the ammonium chloride paste and the manganese dioxide powder. Because through these holes ammonium chloride paste, it gets closed into this cardboard box, it gets occupied inside this cardboard box, and the manganese oxide is already present here. There is a reaction between the ammonium chloride and the manganese dioxide inside the cardboard container. cardboard container के ऊपर होल्स हैं और इन होल्स के द्वारा जो अमोनियम क्लोराइड पेस्ट है वो इसके अंदर चली जाती है, और जो मैंगनीज डाइऑक्साइड है इट इज़ ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट इनसाइड द कार्डबोर्ड. तो वहाँ पे केमिकल रिएक्शन होती है. ड्यू टू द केमिकल रिएक्शन ऑफ बोथ दीज केमिकल्स, so there is a formation of electricity. So this carbon rod acts as a collector of electricity. This carbon rod collects the electricity and helps to send it into the external electric circuit. तो इस कार्बन रॉड की हेल्प से जो करंट है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी है, it passes through the external electric circuit. Inside this container, metallic zinc container, this metal cap and this zinc bottom, or it is not included in it. These are exposed. The metal cap of carbon rod acts as the positive terminal and the metal bottom acts as the negative terminal. All the contents of the cell are properly sealed except the metal cap at the top and the metal bottom at the base. These are not sealed. Other components of the cell are totally sealed.